What's up? It's Queen Boss Lady, and I'm back to do another video real quick. Let me fill y'all in real quick. A lot of people in your family was a part of this, I want to call it the takedown. They was a part of the assignment. They was a part of the plan in taking you down and taking you out. They knew their part, they knew their position, they knew their role, and they played it very well. So last night as I was relaxing, I got a download, and it said that people rejected you so that you would be lost and always be seeking approval in other people. So this was the mind manipulation game with you. This was the tactic that they would use on you. They wouldn't show you any type of love, any type of support, any type of emotions. They would literally be doing death spells on you right in front of you. And let me fill you in by they were doing death spells on you. If you're around people like your family members and they act like you're invisible, they act like they can't hear what you're saying, they don't make sure that you're a part of the conversation, they really put a lot of energy and a lot of effort into making it known that you are invisible. We do not see you. We do not feel your presence. We are not acknowledging the fact that you are here. We are not acknowledging the fact that you are speaking. And they talk around you. They walk around you as if you're not even there. This is a witchcraft that your family or people are performing on you. They're pretending like you have already passed away. They are pretending like you have already perished. They are using their imaginations for the wrong thing and for the wrong reasons. Because these people, your family, they're playing their role, they're playing their position, they're playing their part because they want to take you out, they want to swipe you out, they want to swap you out. But if they're not able to do this, what they want to do is have you lost in the sauce, have you seeking and searching. Since you couldn't get validation and approval from them, they want you to go over here in this crack, in this crevice, and seek validation and seek approval from these strangers, or they want you to go over here and seek approval, seek validation from these people. And if you don't get that approval that you didn't get from your family, it's like another blow to the face, it's like another blow to the gut, it's like another spiritual blow, it's like another hit. So it's like you taking hit after hit after hit of not being approved to be in this group, or not being accepted, being overlooked, not being appreciated. And I could give a little testimony, speaking on my behalf. I know that just growing up, my family members, they was not allowed to hug me. They was not allowed to comfort me, like when I would cry or anything like that. They wasn't allowed to say, hey, are you okay? Or, what's wrong? They wasn't allowed to do it. And it became, my supposed to be mother taught them how to do this, to not attend to my cry, to not attend to when something is wrong with me, to not aid me when I need assistance. She taught them how to do this, and it became a habit. It became a way of living. It connected with their spirit. It aligned with their spirit. They were down for it. They liked it. They liked it, the fact that I would be sitting in a corner crying, feeling used and abused and mistreated and not guided and not tended to properly, and I would be crying, and they would just act like they're not hearing the cries. They like I don't even exist. So this is what has been going on all of your life around your family members, and it's because they have taken an oath. These are evil, demonic people who are possessed by evil, demonic spirits. They just have a body. That's it. But their mission in life is to get you to be lost in the sauce, to get you to always be seeking validation. Stop seeking validation. Stop seeking approval from the same people that when nobody's looking, because this is what happens when nobody is looking, they're talking to you and they're seeking validation from you. When no one is looking, they're crying, and then they want to cry on your shoulder. They're seeking approval from you. And that's another thing that it all boils down to. These people want to seek approval from you because they already know who you are. They know that you're high ranking. They know that you are way better than them. When it comes to how you think, when it comes to compassion, when it comes to love, they don't possess these items. They may think that they possess these items because some of your family members may have children, but if you really pay attention, like in my situation, like I really paid attention to something in my family. Like I really noticed that a family member, she never really, picked up her children and like really comforted them and really loved them and rocked them and fed them their bottle and things like that. It was always the child was in the bassinet with a bottle popped up in their mouth. I never seen this family member holding their child and giving them a bottle and cradling them in cradle position and feeding them and nourishing them and burping them and making sure their diaper was changed. I never seen it. The child was always in the bassinet with the bottle popped up in their mouth. I never seen this family member give affection and show love and affection and attention to their own children. See, and this is the thing that these minions and these devils, they're not even paying attention to. They let the ringleader, they've let a ringleader show them the ropes and show them how you mentally, physically, and emotionally check out. Just check out. Check out from loving this individual right here. Check out from being connected to this family member right here. Check out. But what they really taught you was to be disconnected in life, period. And now you disconnected from your children as well. You don't know how to love on your children. You don't know how to hug your children. You don't know how to comfort your children. You don't know how to be there for your children. You don't know how to be that figure, that role model that your children need in their life. So they're literally like screwing themselves over about 3 different times, 3 different ways, 3 different generations. And now their children are seeking validation through the cracks and through the crevices, over here with this gang, over here with this crowd. They're seeking approval. While they was doing it to you, now it's now done to their children because they're not paying attention. They're not aware that they are affecting themselves as well too by rejecting you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. They're rejecting themselves. They're teaching themselves, and they're training themselves how to not have, the basics that God has put in us. He put love in us. He put light in us. But a lot of people that's in your family member, they have taken their own light out. They put their own light out, thinking that the devil was going to give them something, thinking that the devil was going to reward them with something special, thinking that they was going to sit back and laugh at you. Look at this person they lost. They looking for love. Oh, and we have love from our boyfriends. We have love from our girlfriends. We have love from our parents. We have approval. And look at this person seeking approval. But they're not understanding the damage that they're doing to themselves. They're not understanding the damage that they're really doing to their offspring. So I would encourage you at this time, if this is your situation, because this is not going to be for everybody, but this is somebody. I know, and I've seen people, grown people, like way older than me, and they still seeking validation from their parents. They're still seeking approval from their parents. And God has put me in a position where I had to tell these people, like, you're not going to get approval, right? You know that you're not gonna get in over there, right? But in their head, this lady literally told me, you know, if I just buy my mom this shirt that she wants. This lady, 52 years old, telling me if I just buy this shirt for my mom, she's gonna accept me. I've just been trying to be accepted by my mom all my life, but the lady told me straight up, her mother told her practiced Santeria or voodoo, hoodoo, something like that. Her mother is a priest, and you know, on the other side. And she basically told her daughter, if you do not take up this culture, if you do not take up this, you know, this way of my living, and you don't do these spells, and you don't practice this Santeria, I am going to disown you. You're not going to be approved. You're not going to be accepted. And I feel like she was leaving some parts out. I feel like she did kind of take part in it, but then it's like she backed out, and when she backed out, it broke the relationship and the bond that she was forming with her mother. And so now she feels like, if I could just, you know, my mom likes nice, expensive things. If I could just buy my mom and, you know, do a little of what she says to make her happy, to please her and appease her, I would be accepted. And I'm like, baby, you're 53 years old. Just let it go. Your mom wants you to worship the dark side. And this woman is like, I know it's wrong. I know it's of the enemy. I know it doesn't align with my spirit. It doesn't connect with my spirit. I feel like it's evil. I feel like it's wrongdoing. I feel like at a point you're doing evil, it's going to come back on you. It's like she had the right mindset, but she was surrounded by a bunch of snakes. And that's what happened in my situation too. It's like my mom, instead of teaching her children how to love and how to be there for one another, how to appreciate one another, how to lift each other up, how to be each other's backbone, how to work together, how to teamwork makes the dream work. She did not teach us that. She taught us to compete. She taught my siblings to compete with me. She taught them how to always compare themselves to me. She taught them how to never be there for me, never support me, never cheer me on. This was a ritual that she performed over her own children, and they accepted it. It aligned with their spirit, though. Because she was trying to teach it to me as well, and it didn't align with my spirit. Whenever my sibling needed me, I was there. Whenever they needed my help, I was there. Whenever I could, I would. Whenever they needed a shoulder to cry on, I was that shoulder. Whenever they needed that motivation, I was that push. And it wasn't my mom. My mom was doing the same thing. She wasn't giving her children the motivation, the push, the support, the drive. She would support them financially, you know, buy them whatever they want, buy them things that would support their dream and support their vision, but it was not, you know, physically on. And this is something that's been generational, and it needs to stop. And that's why I'm speaking on it, because this is for somebody who is like, if you would just stop right now seeking approval from someone that is evil. You're seeking approval from someone who is dark, from someone who is envious of your light, someone who is envious of your gifts, your talent. The way you love, they cannot love. They've given that up. They've smitted that out. They swiped it out. They made a deal with the devil. And you're trying to seek approval from someone who has made a deal with the devil. You women are trying to seek approval from men who have disconnected. They have disconnected from this world. They have disconnected from 3 different realms. They're not in this realm. They're not in the other realm. They're not in the 3D. They're not in the 5D. They're not in the spiritual room. They have just disconnected. And you're trying to seek approval from these men. And they're just walking around in a body. They just got some swinging down there. They just got a body. They don't have a brain. They don't have emotions. They don't have feelings. They don't have compassion. And that's why these people are able to kill, steal, and destroy. And you are seeking validation from people who are disconnected from the body, from the spirit, from everything, from spirituality. They are totally disconnected. They are tapped out. They worship money, cars, clothes, and hoes. You are seeking validation from a man that will choose a stripper over you, over a good woman who's a virtuous woman, who's a virtuous wife. You're seeking validation from a man that will literally in your face choose a stripper, somebody who they know every night they ass is in a different nigga face. They know if a nigga offer them the right amount of money, they gonna sleep with him. They gonna trick on this nigga who you seeking approval for, and they gonna go get that bag. But this is what this man wants. Because see, you gotta think about it. Why would this man want a good, virtuous woman, somebody that's gonna be faithful to only him, somebody that's gonna speed, somebody that's gonna feed into his spirit? He doesn't have a spirit. Somebody that's gonna nourish his character. He doesn't have a character. Somebody who's gonna replenish his soul. He doesn't have a soul. So why would he choose you? He's not gonna choose you. He's gonna choose somebody that's on his level, that's on his. He's gonna choose somebody that doesn't have a soul just like him, who sells their body for money just like he does. If the price is right, if a woman stepped to him and they like, oh, I got this bag, I want you to be my sex slave, I want you to come to my dungeon, and I just want to do you and screw you this different, he gonna take that money. He gonna take that money. He gonna go in that room. He gonna do what he gotta do. He gonna put it down and get his paycheck. Because he doesn't have morals. He doesn't have respect for himself. He doesn't have an identity. He doesn't have a soul. He doesn't know his purpose. So he's not gonna choose you. What he's gonna choose to do is reject you, so that you can keep trying to seek validation from him. Then all of a sudden you out here, you notice that he like these type of women, and now you trying to be this type of woman, you know. And it's nothing wrong with having fun. There's nothing wrong with dressing up and being yourself in your feminine energy, because I love being in my feminine energy. And anytime a man try to take me out of my feminine energy, you can go. I'm not finna be a man for you, because that's what's going on now too. And this is like a lot of different messages in one, but it's okay, you know, I gotta fill y'all in. But this is what's going on now. These men want the women to be in male energy, and these males want to be in the female energy. These males want you to take care of them and rub their feet and cater to them and make sure they got gas in their car. They want you to pull up to the gas station. They want you to get out and pump the gas while they in the car scrolling on their timeline and stuff like that, and picking the dirt out their nails. They want you to be manly, and they want to be feminine. That's because they have accepted the exchange. They have sold their soul for this to profit this. They're going to reject you. These men, they're not gonna protect you. They're gonna sit right back. They're gonna sit right back and be in female energy and be instigators and instigate up fights, so that you and another woman fight, so that they sit back and they pick their nails and they pick stuff out their teeth like, yeah, I got these two women fighting over me. When it's not supposed to be like that. Men are supposed to be competing for women, but in a healthy way, not to the point where, oh, two niggas gotta meet up and box it out for your love. Like, no. Why this man just can't show you he cares about you more than this man? Why can't this man show you that, hey, I'm a better catch than this man? That's no. Hell no. These niggas want you to fight over them. When they've already rejected you like 5 or 6 times. And you know why? The rejection has went from your childhood to your adulthood, because you're still seeking validation. You're still seeking approval. The moment you stop seeking approval from your mama, the moment you stop seeking approval from your family members, your father, your brother who does not like you, hate your guts, the moment you stop seeking approval from these people is the moment you will stop attracting people into your life that are going to make you seek approval. You'll notice as soon as you stop and you say, you know what? I don't need your approval. I don't need your validation. I don't need to be accepted in your little freaking evil cult, because that's all it is. I accept me. I love me. Someone is going to come into your life that loves you and accepts you. Friends are going to come into your life that is going to love you and going to accept you. Soon as you do it. Be okay with rejection, because rejection is for protection. Rejection is for redirection. So if this man rejected you, that means go a different way, go a different route. If your mother is rejecting you, that means chuck up the deuces, boo. If your mother, if your father, if your sister, your auntie, your grandma, they rejecting you, that means that's for your protection. Now you need to make a new direction. And it's coming to my forehead. I came up with this saying like 6 years ago. I said this in a class. We were speaking on rejection, and I said this, and this man literally said, oh my God, I never heard that before. Rejection is for redirection. I'm gonna put that in my book. Yeah. Be mindful. People will reject you, but they'll steal your creativity. They'll steal your thoughts. They'll steal your plans. Now, I am going to be honest. I said this 6 years ago in a classroom. But over these last 2 years, I have heard other people on the internet saying it. And it's just because I wasn't on a platform to say it publicly, or I didn't put it on my Facebook publicly, you know. But be very mindful of that. These people are envious, they're jealous, they want you to be lost, they want you to be confused, and they want you to always be seeking. They want you to be thirsty for their validation. They're rejecting you on purpose. And it's not just your boyfriend doing it. Your boyfriend is only doing it because your mother did it to you as a child. Your siblings did it to you as a child. So you have invited that energy back into your life, because you're like, I am going to prove that I can be accepted. But you're not being accepted by someone that is healthy, someone that is whole, someone that has a heart, someone that has a spirit, someone that knows how to love, someone that knows how to be genuine, someone that knows how to be loyal. These people around you, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to be genuine. They don't know how to be loved. They don't know how to be honest. They do everything for clout. They do everything for show. They showboat everything. They showcase everything that they do. They'll literally sit there and throw a big party and invite you. And when you get there, they act like they don't see you. You're invisible. And everybody around them does the same thing. They act like you're invisible. They act like they don't see you. But how don't they see you? How are you invisible? Because before you got to the party, guess who was the topic of discussion? You were. It wasn't that good finger licking barbecue was not the discussion. You was. But now you here. Now you at the party, they act like they don't see you. Oh, they see you. And if they don't see you, they feel you. But they see you. It's just all a part of the mind manipulation game. And then whatever you say, what are you talking about? What is that? They want to attack everything you say. You could be like, oh my God. Like I went to this function. I was invited to this what is it, like cookout or whatever. No, it wasn't a cookout. Yeah, it was like a cookout. It was like a barbecue or something like that. And I went, and when I got there, I was like, oh my God, the weather is so good. Like the weather is so nice today. And this person literally attacked that. Oh, you on holy ground. This is holy God. This is holy grounds you're walking on. This is holy grounds you got your feet on. And I'm like, whoa. What? Whoa. All I said was the weather is nice today. What are you talking about? Because now these are the type of people. Now this particular woman was mad because I was not seeking a validation from her. So because I was not seeking validation from her, she wanted to attack me. So that's gonna happen too. When these people realize, wait a minute, this person not seeking validation from me, this person's not seeking approval from me, this person is not thirsty for my approval, they're gonna attack you. Anything you say, you could be like, hey, that's a nice dress you got on today. Oh my God, this is Fashion Nova. What are you? How dare you? How dare you say my dress is nice today? This is fashionista. It's like, yeah, they want to have you thinking in your head like, damn, I know I said her dress was nice, so any person with common sense or anybody with, social skills or anyone with knowledge would just simply say thank you. But this person is offended by your accusations. I am offended by your accusations. Know it. And I'm gonna do what you such. And I'm gonna turn. He's laughing at. And I'm gonna turn the other cheek. That's it, guys. I hope you got something from this message. If not, I hope you got a good laugh, because the laughter is healing. It uplifts the spirit. And to the next video.